Hey guys, so I did take you on a quick Shinkansen ride once before, but I'll take you on a longer one this time, up to Tokyo. Just have a look at the length of the train. If you guys haven't seen a Shinkansen up close before, they're exceptionally long. Amazing piece of machinery that they are. See? Long, isn't it? So very much like boarding an aeroplane. And then once you're on there, it's like being in an aeroplane. Fold down little tables and cabin service, I guess you'd call it, like cabin service. Bring around the food. They've got like sandwiches and bentos and snack food and water, tea, coffee, alcohol, of course, alcohol everywhere. And the slickest looking ticket dudes, train conductors. Have a look at the shoes on him. Slick. Very fashionable. Actually, this is a scene you might not have seen before. Have a look at this scene. Here's a Shinkansen from the window of a Shinkansen being passed by another Shinkansen. There you go. Just to give you an idea too how frequent they are on the lines. They're really quite frequent. So this is actually just leaving a city, so that's why they're going so slow. But that's quite a common thing, to be in the Shinkansen and be passed by another one going in the opposite direction. It happens all the time. They're really frequent and quite exciting when it happens, because at full speed they're doing about 300 kilometers an hour, and if one passes the other way doing 300 kilometers an hour, that's 600 kilometers an hour combined speed, which is fairly spectacular. And that big train passes pretty quick. Reclining seats like an aeroplane, just thought I'd show you that. So yeah, great ride, really great ride. Watching the countryside go past, and the lines always pass right through everything. So you see the cities, you see the little towns, you see the little mountain villages, you see all sorts of stuff. So I'll just give you a quick burst of what it sounds like. Have a listen to this. Sounds like being on an aeroplane too, doesn't it? So of course they've got vending machines, as you'd expect. Everywhere in Japan's got vending machines. Nice flashy ones too. Quite elegant is the Shinkansen. Quite expensive too, guys. You won't get a ride on it for less than $150 one way. If you only go a short distance, could cost you a few hundred if you go further. Quite an elegant experience they are. So they've got Western style toilets in there. But they've also got the guys one. How's this with just the window? So you don't lock it, you just go in, they can see you're in there. And there's the Japanese style, which is pretty tricky. That train rocks a little, but anyway, it's doable. Yeah, the telephone, of course. But one of my favourite things is that the doors are all automatic. So when you go between carriages, the doors open automatically, which always makes me feel like I'm out of Star Trek, you know, the old Star Trek. Oh, that was very silly. Sorry. So yeah, beautiful countryside. wonderful countryside. So this is around Shizuoka. So they've sort of cut the Shinkansen line right through the country. So you see some really full-on cities, and you see some old guys working in the rice fields, and you see everything. Real good cross-section of Japan. So this is the mountains around Shizuoka here. Quite a nice area. Into a tunnel at the other side, and a little bit later we see Fuji, Mount Fuji there in summer. So just a little sliver of snow still on it. Loses most of its snow in summer. Just a little bit left up the top. So often you don't get to see Fuji unless it's a really clear day. So if there's any sort of cloud around or fog or anything, it gets covered because it's so tall. So yeah, a few more rice fields, and then Tokyo starts, and even at 300 kilometers an hour, Tokyo goes on and on and on. So yeah, I guess that will be for another video. See a little bit of Tokyo. Hope you enjoyed that. More videos coming soon.